Pacific Center's West Coast Style is brought to you by Pacific Center.
The West Coast is one of the most beautiful places on the planet, and I'm on the hunt to make sure that the people here look just as good as where they live. I'm Mona Mansour, and I'm a lifestyle journalist searching for the most cutting-edge fashion and beauty hotspots, deals, and tips, all in our own backyard. I'll do the shopping so you don't have to. This is West Coast Style. Vancouver is once again going to be on the global fashion stage come this September. Fashion Night Out is launching on September 6th, and we're right here at the media launch with a show courtesy of Jason Matlow. Designers, stylists, and Vancouver's fashion elite recently came together to not just see a fashion show, but to celebrate the countdown to our city's very own Fashions Night Out. The now famous international shopping night marries boutiques, designers, and consumers to offer exclusive deals and social events all in one evening, with partial proceeds going to local charities. The person responsible for bringing Fashions Night Out to Vancouver is local entrepreneur Florence Leung. How was the process of getting it here in Vancouver?
Well, I actually hosted the Vancouver Fashion Showcase last year to see, as a tester, if the city had an appetite for a more end-consumer-oriented event like Fashions Night Out. And we had a really great turnout. There was tons of press there, and that naturally came as the next step. And of course, we had to get through the licensing, work with a team in New York. All that has happened, and we're formally in the stretch to promote the event coming in September.
Vogue magazine's editor-in-chief Anna Wintour began Fashions Night Out in New York as a way to ease the impact of the economic recession on retailers back in 2008. But since then, it's grown to become a global movement. We're not in such a dire situation as New York was back in 2008, but what is the mandate for Fashion Night Out Vancouver?
Of course, it is to bring fashion and the fashion hype to the city. Having traveled to different areas of the world, I've seen that in different cities, people are encouraged to dress like an individual, whereas in Vancouver, sad to say, we're ranked as one of the worst dressed cities, and I feel like we don't deserve that.
The media launch of Fashions Night Out Vancouver this summer attracted a crowd that both works in the industry or just supports it. I caught up with a few attendees backstage to get their take on our city's new fashion event, starting with someone who knows the original all too well. Part-time New York resident Alexander Liang, editor-in-chief of Kenton Magazine.
I think it'll be a fantastic progression for the city, especially in fashion and for retail. You know, it's a great opportunity for retailers to showcase what they have, involve the community, and get the public really embracing fashion and enjoying the night.
One of the beautiful ladies enjoying the Jason Matlow show this afternoon for F&O Vancouver's launch is Carly Poe, local Vancouver actress.
I'm so excited to be in Vancouver for this. I feel like it's about time, you know. I feel like Vancouver has all this, so much to give, and it's like a wallflower, you know, and it's just like it's about time we stepped into our own and really sort of made an impact in the fashion world and in all the arts and all the culture.
Let's not forget about the night's main attraction, local designer Jason Matlow's Fall-Winter 2012 runway presentation, a fitting show for the unveiling of Fashions Night Out Vancouver. Tell us about why you wanted to be involved with this event.
Well, for me, the retailer aspect is so important. I mean, the fashion is fantastic, and the runway is exciting, and the design part is really exciting too. But you need to sell to boutiques, and they need to move product, and it's sort of the crucial thing that propels the whole industry forward. And because this event is so retailer-based, this is why we felt it was important to become involved.
What we want people to get from today seeing Jason Matlow's collection is that that's the caliber they can expect for Fashions Night Out.
And judging by the audience's reaction, that caliber was reached once again.
Everything had this little touch of like a femme fatale. It was panache. It was so chic.
I loved the lace and the layering of the lace over top of the cream color. And of course, how could you can't go wrong with a statement pop of reds.
I loved everything that I saw. There were so many pieces that I was coveting.
At the end of the day, Fashions Night Out Vancouver is so much more than a fashion show. It's something that Vancouver's budding fashion scene has been waiting for.
I think this has been an ongoing problem with sort of separate fashion weeks and everybody in the industry just sort of trying to have separate agendas. It's just such a great way to bring everybody together as sort of one conglomerate for the fashion community.
A community that after September's Fashions Night Out may just rival its predecessor. I'm Mona Mansour for West Coast Style.
Pacific Center's West Coast Style has been brought to you by Pacific Center.